So my last video talked about to make you think with an imported raw milk cheese, Swiss cheese. Now, foods are in their own category. I could import chemicals and certain warned things and things with big warnings on it. But they're not food safe. They're not meant to be in your body, and it clearly says it. So they have different restrictions. Same thing with some weapons. You can register, fill out some forms, and have crazy stuff delivered. You'd be surprised when I can't get anything. I can't even get tools at the hardware store thanks to my mother. I mean, even at like 18, 19 years old, I tried to get some tools. Actually, I was old now, 20. I was just became homeless. Somebody was giving me a job to do, sent me to Home Depot with a list. And one of the things on the list, apparently, I did my background check won't let me get certain tools either. And I asked him, and then I checked into it. It took me a little bit, but it was my psych record that went back to childhood that prevented me from buying those tools. Same thing with the military. But if you don't have a family member like mine going from age 5 on doing what they did to me, and then yes, you can have crazy stuff imported. And I'm not even like any. I have such a belief system. Like I literally let people beat on me, so I'm the last guy that ever would harm a fly. I take adopted cats. I try to keep fleas out of other people's apartments. I adopt like I've literally spent time helping and rehabilitating old people, sex offenders, disabled men, and they've literally beat it on me before. So it's like I'm not really like the type to want any damage to anybody ever. But yet I'm the one that can't buy tools. I mean, it's ridiculous. I see dangerous people with guns in their house, and then I'm the one who can't have tools. A religious man who really is deep into religious beliefs and not harming anybody no matter how much they hurt you. And I'm the guy that gets, I can't defend myself. I'd be lucky if they don't take my spoons away soon. I mean, it's weird too. It really is because my history shows that I just help people. I worked with children for goodness sake. The only problem with that is I kept on passing out for my medication in the morning. But I did really well with children. I always have. I haven't recently, obviously. With my health issues, that just gone dream. Gone, gone, gone. Plus, with the record I realized that my mother was doing, it's a bad idea right from the get go. But back on topic. So, on the cheese imported, it's it make you think, but it's in its own category. So, if you get into some situation where you want like a special food, you're gonna come into certain ones that won't be able to come in. Certain meats, and some of them for good reasons, like the raw milk stuff. But other ones, I would definitely say are suspicious. There's a lot of stuff that seems like it's just because it's a big market, and then there's other stuff that we can get that is just so dangerous. There's so much crazy little rules that allow you to get some crazy stuff in America. But we're also doing crazy stuff like to me. Like when I was 5 or 7, I was being held down and forced to take pills twice and things. I mean, and I'm not the only person I've seen have to go through this. I was in an orphanage with a lot of kids. I went through a lot of different places and I saw a lot of messed up things. I mean, even by the end, when I was 19, there was still messed up things happening in these hospitals and in these homes. I watched it happen to other people and myself. It's messed up. So you can't expect to have that go on and then have all these crazy weapons around because really what's going to happen is either the crazy people are going to get crazier, the drugs are going to get worse, people are going to get drugged, people are going to get beaten. Innocent people like me who just want to do help others, do good, the do-gooders like me are going to get beat up, beaten, taken advantage of, just like I always have. I keep on forgiving people over and over and giving them 100 chances, and no matter how much they just beat on me, put their face on my throat, use me, try to get money from me. What's even worse are the people that you want to hold closest, the people that you want to be like, okay, they wouldn't do this. They're the ones who hurt you the most. It's so ridiculous. They're the ones who literally will trash your health and destroy your life like it's nothing. The people on the street, they might steal your wallet, but the people closest to you, they want your organs, they want your health, they want to put their problems onto you. Oh my God, just some of the stuff I've seen, it just blows the cake. It really does. And a lot of them don't even realize what they're doing. A lot of the older gentlemen too, I've met. It's just crazy. Um, it, Not just older, just people in general. There was like one lady in a hospital that I know she just loved hurting children, or they're not really children at 13, 14. I think a couple probably called her names, hit her a couple times because she was being some type of way, and then she became like a hate probably developed, and then she just started taking it out on anybody who came in, any boy or whatever. So then she just got like a sick thrill probably from hurting people. And that's when I got a second dose of like 5, 6 harmful medications. So, and that's in a hospital on record. And I'm not sure how she got away with it, but she probably said that the candy cane they gave me for Christmas was drugs, or something like that, or along those lines. Because my roommate was talking about, oh, that's cocaine, that's cocaine. And I said, what? Why, you want some? Why are you acting so crazy? Then he got mad because I'm trying to be like, stop acting crazy about calling everything cocaine. So he goes out and starts telling the staff that everything's cocaine. And then some meds got in there with the staff. I told them, no, no, absolutely not. I definitely am already screwed up off the 5 pills you gave me. No, but I took them in front of you. Don't forget that. And you kept me out there for a while with the rest of the kids. It wasn't like I went anywhere. But that didn't matter. That didn't matter because she's now getting thrills off of hurting people. And don't forget, a couple years later, they caught on camera a nurse on the phone while I'm getting finger fucked in another room by a kid 8 rooms down, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break his nose because I don't like hurting people. Because this kid's mentally ill, coming in the room trying to rape me, I'm throwing him across the room trying to hold back from killing him. I just came from living in the woods. I'm ready to fucking stab this person in the pieces. The last person who touched me tried to do a lot more than rape me. Come on, no, no, no. But I'm holding back because this kid's mentally ill. Tell him to get out. I get him the hell out. What happens? I go to staff. Oh, he's not your room. No, no, no. Okay. Then it continues for 3 days. The staff knows about it. And then they try to have me sign off my rights after they got it on camera. And they're like apologizing about it. Oh, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. Please sign off these rights and don't sue us. Please don't sue us. Please, please don't sue us. Because we know we got this on camera and all the angles. And oh my God, he's 8 doors down and you went to the staff every night and you have a history of being disabled and having PTSD, yeah. And I just came from living in the woods with crazy people and watching a murder that was reported to the people, and nobody seems to care. I mean, it's not the worst murder. The guy was a wife beater, but still, it's a murder, and nobody cares. Okay, well, whatever. I still had to watch and hear that, or not watch, hear it, and see a shadow of it. But still, I mean, everybody there heard it and saw the shadow. It wasn't like there wasn't the people's voices there talking back and forth. But after going through the stuff that I went through, the last thing you want is in a hospital is to be neglected, especially at an adult age. And that's probably why they were worried. Because at that time I was an adult and I did know a lawyer that probably would have loved that case. But the problem is, I really don't know how far my mother's rabbit hole goes with her lies. Anyways, this video has been a mishmash of make you thinks and just truth statements. So I really don't know what to make of it, but it will go on for the record because if I die, this is all there is. And I've already, oh my God, I'm really not sure what night. I don't know if I'm going to wake up when. I don't know what's going to happen to me on a regular basis. All I know is it hurts when I walk. I keep on falling. If I stand up for more than 5 minutes, I'm going to get slammed to the ground. And I know my whole body can't stay still. And I know that I go unconscious if I try to hold back or if I make my nervous system neurological disorder. Or I really would like more information on that. I've suffered so many years for that. I would really like a lot more on that. And I know that I could get it if I just had money, rides, and at least a decent support system. But At this point, even with those things, I don't know how far I could go with it. And it's just, I had to undo so many lies and crap from my mother. And she even got me believing some of her crap.